Another weekend of NPL has been played. This is still one game going on, Marconi versus Hakoah. Can't be bothered waiting till that finish. Let's get underway. A few quick highlights, then we'll get into it. So Apia are now the highest ranked NPL club again. Avondale are the highest ranked Victorian club for the first time that we can remember. Wollongong Wolves climbing the rankings and up to 25th, leading the New South Wales NPL. And Devonport City move ahead of South Hobart as the highest ranked Tasmanian club for the first time in a very long time. Okay, let's start in Queensland. Peninsular Power continue their awesome form. They beat Southwest Queensland Thunder 3-1. They stay at 18th on the rankings. Southwest Queensland Thunder down 2 to 133rd. Gold Coast United getting up 3-1 winners over Western Pride. Moreton Bay, again, that same scoreline, 3-1 winners this time over Magpies Crusaders. Brisbane City and Brisbane Roar draw 2-2. Gold Coast Knights having a great season. They beat Eastern Suburbs 3-2. They climb 4 spots up the rankings to 120th. Eastern Suburbs fall 5 spots to 75th. Lions, they jump 1 spot up the rankings with a 3-2 win over Olympic FC. Sunny Coast Fire went down 3-2 to Redlands United this afternoon. Redlands up 4 spots to 150th. As you see on the ladder there, Peninsula in at first, Knights second, Lions third, and Gold Coast United fourth. Let's go to Victoria in the original Melbourne derby. South Melbourne got up 1-0 over Melbourne Knights on Friday night. South Melbourne stay in at 38th. Melbourne Knights fall 6 spots to 46. 2 other games on Friday night. Dandenong City drew 1-1 with Oakley Cannons, and Heidelberg got up 3-2 over Kingston City. Heidelberg remain in 13th. Kingston fall 1 spot to 43rd. Green Gully smashed Pascoval 4-0, and they jump up 5 spots because of that win to 34th. Pascoval fall 1 spot to 25th. And Altona Magic, wow, 3-0 winners over Bentley Greens. They jump up 9 spots. That's huge. 9 spots up to 40th on the rankings. Bentley fall 2 spots to 12th, losing that number 1 outside the A-League spot. Hume City drew 1-1 with Avondale, and Port Melbourne Sharks beat Dandenong Thunder 3-0. Dandenong Thunder down 4 spots to 47th, and Port Melbourne Sharks up 6 spots to 42nd. After 8 rounds, we have a look at the table. Avondale well and truly on top, 6 points the gap. Heidelberg goes second ahead of Bentley Greens on goal difference, and Melbourne Knights in 4th. New South Wales NPL on yesterday, Sydney United beat Sutherland Sharks 3-2. They stay in at 22nd on the rankings. Sutherland actually jumped 2 spots. The teams around them must have fallen even further than them. Sydney FC youth team beat Mount Druitt Town Rangers 4-2. Manly United beat Blacktown City 1-0. Earlier today, Apia beat Rockdale City Suns 4-0 to move to the number 1 spot outside of the A-League into 10th. And Wollongong Wolves, what a season they're having. 2-0 winners over Sydney Olympic. So they're up 3 spots to 25th, and Sydney Olympic down 2 spots to 16th. And as I mentioned, Marconi and Hakoah are playing right now. By the time this video comes out, you probably already know the result. So we look at the table, and Wollongong and Apia out in front, with Manly in at 3rd and Sydney United 4th. South Australian NPL on Friday, Campbelltown City beat Metro Stars 2-0, and they move up 1 spot in the rankings to 14th. Para Hills Knights beat West Adelaide 2-1. Adelaide United youth team Croydon Kings 1-1, and Adelaide Comets beat Adelaide Raiders 2-0. Tomorrow night, Adelaide City v Adelaide Olympic, and Adelaide Blue Eagles v South Adelaide Panthers. I've just noticed pretty much most teams in Adelaide have Adelaide in their name. That's kind of strange. On the table, Adelaide Blue Eagles out in top with that game tomorrow against South Adelaide Panthers. Western Australian NPL, alrighty. All games were played yesterday. Laureate Athena 3-3 with Armidale. ECU Joondalup 2-2 with Perth Glory Youth Team. Sorrento beat Bayswater City 3-0. Jump up 3 spots to 73rd. Bayswater down 2 spots to 59th. Balcatta beat Coburn City 1-0. Inglewood United 1-1 with Perth Soccer Club. And Rockingham City smashed Stirling Lions 5-0. Rockingham up 7 spots in the rankings to 110th. Stirling Lions down 8 spots to 127th. So Balcatta are leading the table of 9 points from 4 games. Perth Soccer Club in at 2nd. Perth Glory Youth Team 3rd, and Sorrento 4th. Northern New South Wales NPL, we're getting through it now. Yesterday, Broadmeadow Magic and Maitland 1-1. Edgeworth beat Hamilton Olympic 2-1 to jump up 2 spots to 30th on the rankings. Hamilton fall 4 spots to 45th. Newcastle Jets Youth beat Lake Macquarie City 1-0. Earlier today, Adamstown Rosebud beat Charlestown City Blues 3-1. Charlestown City falls 7 spots on the rankings to 94th. Adamstown up 7 spots to 137th. Western Workers 1-1 with Valentine FC. You look at the table, and Lemna Jaffas on top, Edgeworth 2nd, Newcastle United Jets 3rd, and Western Workers 4th. And ACT, welcome to the start of the season. And what a season opener this one was. Canberra Olympic beat Canberra FC 3-0 on Friday night. So Olympic up 4 spots to 49th, and Canberra FC down 1 spot to 57th on the rankings. They're the 2 highest ACT ranked teams. Anaro Panthers got their season off to a flyer with a 4-1 win over Riverina Rhinos. Woden Western beat Belconnen United 2-0, and Cooma beat Tuggeranong 3-0. And we'll finish in Tasmanian NPL. Okay, so Friday, Glenorchy Knights beat Kingborough Lions 4-1. Glenorchy up 2 spots on the rankings. Hobart Zebras smashed Riverside Olympic 9-0. That's crazy, and I guess it must have been expected because Hobart remain in 96 on the rankings. Riverside down 4 spots to 239th. Olympia Warriors 1-0 winners over Launceston City, and Devonport up 1 spot to 50th. South Hobart down 5 spots to 51st. So there you go, Devonport, the top ranked Tasmanian NPL side. And they are 6 from 6 this season, sitting pretty on top of the table. Olympia Warriors in 2nd, South Hobart 3rd, and Hobart Zebras 4th. Let's quickly take a look at the top 25. There is another A-League game yet to be played, but here's your top 25. I'll leave this running for another 10 seconds or so. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you again next week.